How you doing, man? What are we going for? Who's got the first question?
Everyone ready? Second. Hold up. Okay. Joey. So Paul, tell me, what were you thinking when you're walking out there in the third round? Obviously you needed to finish, but what was going through your mind at that point?
I don't know if you've seen me taking the big body shot. After that I was like, oh god damn, please help me. I had to just dig deep. It's hard when you're up against a guy who is very, very strong. He's got some sort of Russian strength about him. I don't know what to feed them up in Russia, but he's solid. I managed to get 2 takedowns. And when you're lying and you've been in your back for like 10-15 minutes, it feels like a lifetime, and it's really, really hard to dig deep. I've got good jiu-jitsu. We've seen that before. Fibama to UFC, my first debut. My jiu-jitsu is my bread and butter. I'm always trying to work on my stand-up. I know I'm not a great striker. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, see my striking, big fella? You better watch it. I'm good, but it's hard to improve when you're up against elite strikers. It's hard to improve, and it's more sparring and sparring and sparring. You still can't even replicate that fight night feel. Just keeps touching me.
When you felt the tap, what did you feel then? What were the emotions running through you?
I felt the tap.
Brian tackled you to the spot.
That was Chris Bongard right over the top of the cage, man. He's excited. As we all were. Could you hear that noise? The fans for the UK and around the world. You know, a minute left on the clock. I just kept squeezing, and I wasn't going to stop until Mark Goddard came in there and stopped me from squeezing. And it was just like this surge of emotion. It's hard. For him to say his fighting's easy, man, it's so hard out there. You're there yourself, and your coach is telling you to do something, and you physically want to do it. You mentally want to do it as well, but your body says, nah, we're going to stop that there, mate. That right hand's there, and you shout, right hand, and I'm like, come on, it's coming. I just couldn't pull the trigger, man. Like, you seen it and I seen it, I couldn't pull that trigger, but when it comes to jiu-jitsu, I'll triangle you. It's easy.
This was the last fight of your contract, you said, and obviously you were coming off, 2 losses as well. So
I was? Oh. Nah, I'm looking, I know. Nah.
So how important was this win for you, and how do you feel going forward now, having fought the last fight on your contract?
Yeah, you've got a lot of time in that cage. It's 15 minutes, and the only person's there is you and your thoughts. Everything else is happening. These things are running through your head, and I'm thinking about my family, and I'm thinking about, like, Paul, is this what you want? Do you want this? And you're digging deep, and it's hard because other guys digging deep, and this was his UFC debut, and he's a tough opponent, and I just had to dig deep, but I just kept thinking about my daughters and how much I've taken away from them, like time with my family, to go into the gym and train, freezing cold, raining, you name it, I'm in that gym. It's horrible, it's a horrible existence. Anybody that says fighting in the UFC is brilliant, it's hard, and people who suffer is your family, but you know what makes that a wee bit better? We just get a win, and we just got a submission win. I'm over the moon, man.
What was going through your mind in those final seconds?
Those final seconds, I heard that wee chap. I don't know if it's 10 seconds or 30 seconds. I just was like, you know what, what's the worst that can happen? Fire up a triangle, see what happens. A lot can happen in that time, and as my coach says, it ain't over till it's over. I know my jiu-jitsu is good, it's just that, it's the whole in between, before you get to the grappling, and he's swinging mallets at you, and I'm like, I can see them coming, and I'm like, there's 2 options. I'm either going to take it in the face, and I'm going to slip. You slip to a freedom, and then you take a big massive dunk to the face. But it's easier getting punched off him than it was getting punched off Khalil. I'll tell you that much, for what I remember. Guys are laughing like, haha, you get knocked out.
Because it seemed like in the third round, you were nearly setting up the triangle earlier in the round off your back, you were framing feet against the hip. Was that was there a shock in terms of your confidence in your grappling ability versus maybe his pure power and wrestling?
We always know, for these guys from Russia, Chechnya, they've got good sambo and they're good at leg locks and all this kind of. So I expect him to be a much better grappler than he was. I'm not saying he wasn't a good grappler. What I'm saying is, I expect him to be this monster, like Khabib, where he's just grinding the absolute life out of you. And I was happy, right? I did take some big shots, and they did hurt. I'm not going to lie and say they were easy. They were horrible, but jiu-jitsu is God.
Seeing as this was the last fight, seeing as you had said yourself in previous interviews, if you don't win this one, it could be over at the UFC level. How much pressure was there on you? Because you didn't seem to fight with any.
Yeah, there's always pressure on you. First fight, last fight, you're coming off 4 wins, you're coming off 4 losses, there's always pressure. Now, I don't even know if I've done enough to get my new contract renewed. We never know. The UFC have got this massive roster, and if I was Dana White and I was watching that, I'd be like, ah, mate, you're getting no contract. Are we even fight for somebody else? I'm being genuinely serious, and I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat this. But you know what? Another 6 months and I'll be better again. Another 6 months again and I'll be better again. That's why I'm here. I'm here to get better. I've only been doing this sport for 5.5 years. This guy's been dedicating their whole life to this. Liverpool's just round the corner. My face isn't too bad. I wasn't knocked out. No injuries. Why not? Get me on that and let me fight somebody a wee bit easier. Who do you know? You know better than me. I don't know anything in the UFC.
Like him.
Who you got? Look at that. This guy from the UK. Dan, what's his boss? Stuart. Middleweight. I can go down here.
I think he's got a fight.
Is it? Maybe there'll be a bullet and I'll step in and I'll name in the face. Or get eaten in the face. One of the two. I don't know.
Would it really matter if they said Liverpool, we'll give you anybody, you'd show up?
100%. Like you see me just take my dinner there. But I wasn't happy getting the share again with it. I know you're thinking this guy's laughing. He's like, man, this guy absolutely rambling. He's like a lunatic. I know, mate, don't worry about it. We're here all night. I'm sure the guys are there behind there. They're just waiting on me. Anybody else? I can't do that. The ladies actually want to ask me a question. They're like, I don't want to hear the answer. I don't want to hear the response to this. But it's lunatic. That's
How do you celebrate?
how am I going to celebrate?
Disneyland?
Oh, I'm going to take the daughters to Disneyland. I promised them I would take them to Disneyland. My daughter, my youngest daughter Maya, she loves princesses. Now, I couldn't think get worse than going to Disneyland. I don't like queues, I don't like flying, I don't like people, I don't like all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to do it for the daughters. In fact, I can think of something much worse than Disneyland. 15 minutes to get your face punched. That's pretty bad.
Just one more question, Paul. You said obviously last time walking out to the Scottish crowd, it was a little bit of added pressure. How did it feel walking out tonight in front of the
For some reason I was focused. We were so focused backstage, we were intensely focused. And you've got so much riding on it, like, we know what it's like, 2 losses, contract renewal, there's all these kind of things. I just watched Mark loss as well, and like I know my coach is like, don't watch that, don't need that emotion. I've still got a lot of love for Big Mark, and it's hard to watch your teammate, training partner, all these things losing. The same for Stevie Ray, man. It's horrible, man. I want everybody to do well, but I'm glad Danny Henry got his exhibition victory. I'm sure he's got enough footage to actually get a cohesive sentence for me. And I must myself, this guy's loving it. He's like, man, what's your name, man? What's your name? Go on, tell me your name. I'm here on Tuesday. What's your name? Big guy, talk to you.
Pizza Carol.
Carol, how are you doing, mate? You're loving life, mate.
I'm good, yeah. Thanks, man.
Barry, do you have anything to say to the Scottish fans?
Yeah, it's you know, the fans are great and I love them. You know, what's most important is teammates. There's guys who dedicate so much time in it, like Rustam, who's helped me spar, my coaches, Brian, Lawrence, teammate Chris Bungard, you know, big man. The fight was cancelled a few nights ago. Chris Bungard went away down, checked his weight. We sent the email to the UFC saying, Chris is like, I'll fight. Like, the guy's all shredded, you know, if there's no UFC, he's going to fight anywhere, fight anybody.
And finally, you always get something done after every fight. You get a tattoo or a piercing. What are you going to get this time?
Don't know any suggestions. Did you just say a cock ring?
Yeah.
Cock ring? Why not?
It's like question time with Paul Craig.
I know. I feel good, man. I'm going to
Cheers.
Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.